Huh. Hello, how are you? It's Luis Gonzalez here in Palos Verdes. I'm going to share with you today what I do for my clients, and I figured I might as well just share it with all of you because it's great, insightful information. The purpose of this is to show you what homes are available in the Palos Verdes Peninsula and what homes have gone into escrow. And the peninsula covers a lot of area. It basically covers Palos Verdes Estates, Rolling Hills Estates, Palos Verdes Peninsula, Rancho Palos Verdes, all that area, which is pretty good. So, with no further ado, let's go ahead and get started. And the purpose here is to make it as easy as possible for you to see if this area is a good area, to understand what the area is about. I'll share some information about the area and, more importantly, about hot recent activity, cost per square footage, lot sizes, things of that nature that gives you a full scope of what we're looking at here. We'll look at distance to the freeways. We'll look at activities for the kiddos, activities for adults, and just kind of give you a good roundup. Okay, so no further ado, let's go ahead and get that going. We'll start here with a coming soon property. That's going to be 4 via La Cima in a couple of days. This will be at $1.5 million. There's no pictures right now, but keep an eye on this. It's 2,400 square feet, 2.75. So this property will maybe coming up and doing it. So we'll see how this property shows up, and I'll make a follow-up on this property so we can kind of let me see here. Let me get some things straightened out here. Let's move on to the next one here. This is another up and coming 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1684. This will be on June 5th, 27845 Hawthorne Boulevard, Rancho Palos Verdes. Okay. And this one here will be at $1.625 will be that'll be. So yeah. So this is on a little safety street of this property. And see if I can find. This is better than being on a busy street. Let me see here. Let's see here. Let's see if I go. Let's move on to this another up and coming. This is actually for sale. This is Plaza Francisco. This is 3,907 square feet. This is a tiny little street up in the strip of Sirius Castilla. Up here, there's a tiny little, see right there, Via Castilla, 3 or 4 homes on there. That's where that's at. So this home, 3,900 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 2 bath. House looks pretty nice. Actually looks good. Has a nice views. There's a pool. Definitely want to check out as it comes available today for the community. Looking good. Has some good ocean views, as I said. Okay, let's see here. Let's see what my lot size are, my square footage on this property. Is 1 day in the market. This is at $985 a square foot. Okay, it's at 1/3 of an acre. Okay, so that's what that is. Keep an eye on it. Good looking house. Good things about it. A lot of good stuff. That little neighborhood. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Let's take a look at 1532 Palos Verdes Drive West is an up and coming. This is a pretty owner here is very private. It's a nice house inside. We got to take the owner's word on it. We're going to try to do an open house, and I think that's the only time they're going to show. So we'll see how that goes there on this property. Let me see here. 4 beds, 2,000 square feet on the drive here in Lunada Bay. So it'll be interesting to see what that looks like. Sorry, I couldn't show you much. Let's go to Via Cerrita. 1994 square feet, built in 54. This was a rental, 970 a square foot. I believe the garage was converted into a sound studio or something like that. It does have a view. It actually has a nice flat grassy backyard there. I was able to walk it. And people are selling it. I believe they're moving out of state. So that'll be 1994, 4 bedrooms, 2 bath. It is a reverse floor plan, bedroom, kitchen, primary upstairs, the rest of the bedrooms down. But great yard with a view, under 2 million. I think it'll be popular. There's your kitchen. It's a bit of a tough driveway when you get into it. It's on Via Zarita, but it is Lunada Bay. And Lunada Bay is on a tear right now, as is most areas up here. Let's go to the next one. Okay, this one's been flooded out here for a very long time. 1617 Dalton, 4 bedrooms, 3 bath, 2394 square feet. So this pretty interesting property. Let's go to the top here. This is not part of the property. It's across the street. The property is right there. I bet it has an upstairs. There's a primary bedroom with a deck of that bedroom with a nice ocean view. There's the property there. There's your backyard. No interior photos. So we'll see. And they're showing it. I think that'll be open on this weekend. So just so you know, like Palos Verdes Estates here. Let's take a look at this right here. Or the peninsula, which is pretty much the same thing here. But like if we look at a map, let's go into it so you understand where this property is, and so you get to know the area's a little bit different. Okay, so here we are. That's the property. That's a street view. But so here is this is what's considered basically Lunada Bay. Okay. There's Palos Verdes Drive West, Paseo del Mar, which is the ocean next to these cliffs, which are wonderful for doing hiking and running and doing all kinds of fun stuff, which I do regularly. But this is in this little pocket of properties in here. You know, there's this Chelsea Road, which is very famous. Dalton, it's a great street. The property is facing west on the property, so, you know, it's more towards the ocean. But as far as, you know, looking at the hill as a whole, what you have, you know, to understand, you know, here is Pacific Coast Highway. Okay, that's Hawthorne Boulevard. First, as you enter here through Palos Verdes Drive West, you're going to have Malaga Cove, which is an area here, and then the next is Lunada Bay. So essentially, it's got, you know, very close to the ocean, but it's not in the middle of the hill, and it's an easy way out. Okay, out of Palos Verdes Drive back into like Redondo Beach, where there's all the restaurants and everything else. You could also get from here faster to the freeway, 405 freeway, or the 110 freeway, depends where you have to go. See, they tee off right there. Lots of golfing communities here. There's a private golf club that's right above Malaga Cove, and a tennis club. There's a public golf course. There's, you know, there's Terranea, which is all along the coast here. I believe it's like a 10-minute drive to Terranea Resort. That's 10 minutes. You pass through the lighthouse. You pass through the Golden Cove. So many things for people to do out here. I believe there's over 20 miles of horse trails, 26 if I'm not mistaken. Lots of mountain bike trails as well, and lots of things like Point Vicentes, and lots of lighthouses and things for the kiddos to come and do. I know that there's different coves that happen here, lots of scuba diving, and also for like Abalone Cove, a great spot to bring kids, you know, just to have barbecues or to have birthday parties. I've been to a few there. And like I mentioned, there's golf courses. You know, Terranea has a lot to offer in their lifestyle. You know, it's, you know, there's lots of things to do at Terranea that kind of, let's see if we could just kind of run it through here on this side. You know, places to stay, fun places to do, great lobby. You know, it's overall a big resort with 9 holes of golf, you know, more recreational, more loungy, but good place to come and eat. A lot of the restaurants, I believe there's like 8 great restaurants here. You know, when you're here, you can just come and visit for the day or have your family stay. But anyway, that's what you're looking at out here in PV as we were looking at this property, just to understand what, where are we here? Where this property would be. Wait, where is it? Oh, I just lost it. Give me a second. Here we go. Dalton. Okay. So that's PV, and then we'll get into other areas as well. Give me a second. I did it purposely on this public site so you guys could understand that you too can come and check this out, easily for you to access, knowing where to look at the square footage, the cost per square footage, and things that tell you of the nature. It's not as our job now as agents to kind of find the properties for you. It's really more about negotiating the property, which is important for you to know because it's all about how to negotiate a property and how to get into a property so you benefit, having to do with the loan, having to do with the escrow. Are you moving out of a property? Are you getting into a property? Lots of things to really consider negotiating, when to present your offer, how to present your offer, how to know the agents in the area and be able to, get in under their ear, and knowing things about properties that are up and coming or things about the neighborhoods that are very important. Myself, I've been doing this for, let me just take a break. Been doing this for over 30 years, licensed, and been in hundreds of transactions. I've also had a lending background. So, getting a loan is very important, especially now understanding, what programs are available. Definitely could guide you through which is the best lenders. If you had a lender and you're not sure about it, we can look at, what their programs are so you can see what makes sense or refer you to another lender. All those things we'll be able to do. Okay, so let's move on to the next one here. Let's see here. Let's go to Via Pinelli, 2425. This one fell out of escrow. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Let's see if I can kind of get to the property here. I know the house needs a lot of love. It's built in 53 and it looks like it's been lived. 7,200 square foot lot, 1178. It's a great area. A lot of original. The garage is in the back. It needs help. The garage could be moved because if not, your driveway to the garage takes all that away. This here is the kitchen. So, you got some nice open floor plans. You have some original cabinetry. Like I said, a home is in good shape. It's been just not updated to a modern level. So you can do a lot with it. There's your bathroom. There's your kitchen. So see, all this is going to be all driveway toward the garage because you have to actually drive your garage all the way around. Theoretically, you could put the garage in the back and move it, like put the garage over here and move that so that way you can have a straight drive into the garage and you have more. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Let's go to Via Samonte, 848 Via Samonte. This is one of the earlier build homes, 1929. It's half an acre, 119 a square foot. This has spectacular views. It's at over 3,900 square feet. The views, you have to go to the property and look at it. You can't even capture them. The first thing you do is you say, wow, there's your yard, there's your garage, very nice. It does need work in a lot of areas. It's all tubes, like big tall ceilings. There could be some redoing in the kitchen, but there are special property. It has a lot of people that are interested into it. Lots of, see if I can get here to the kitchen. The views, here's your kitchen, so good dining room area, good nuke areas, good property all the way around. Let's see here if we can get to a little bit. There's your bedroom. So I see what you could see as far as a view from everywhere. And that you're looking at, folks, is what's called the Queen's Necklace. It's where the ocean touches the sand through Torrance Beach, Redondo Beach, Manhattan Beach, Hermosa Beach, all the way through it. So you have a good views of that. It's a nice piece of property. Apparently has an elevator. Okay, let's get to your backyard. Let's go to another Via Samonte down the street. This one's been on the market. This started at 4.5. It's got an 81,000 price drop. This was a remodel, but it didn't touch everything. It has original windows. The view is not nearly as good as the other one we saw. They did some nice things in here, but they kind of forgot some stuff, like nice kitchen. There's no real yard on this. I mean, it is in Malaga Cove, but they're dropping the price. There's that view, nice view. So they're getting closer to what we think here. Decent property. You could just make some minor changes, not a lot, or just leave it as is, or change it up to make it yours. But Their price has dropped, and it has those views. Just you're not going to get a lot of yard. Nice finished bathroom. Good things all the way around on this property. Good, looks good. Yeah, to get out there and take a look at it. Okay, let's see here. Built in 68, 2-car garage, 1212 a square foot, 3217. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to Via Palomino. This one, I went over to it recently. This is 2295 square feet. This is famously known as a yellow house, 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, built in 54, 9,300 square foot lot at 1,045. Some people like it. Some people don't like it. There's your yard. Some people don't like the yard. There's the house needs love. It's original, but it's a street that's very popular called Via Palomino. It could be a nice house with some work. There's that. There's your living room. The yard is not as big as you would think. It's just a yellow house. It's on Palomino. It's a big street that a lot of people love at 1,045 a square foot. So let's move on to Silverleaf. 3 Silverleaf. This is Rolling Hills. This is 2401 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 bath. Let's see. Let's see if we can it does have a pool. Let's see if we can get here. There's your kitchen. Kitchen's original, fluorescent lights. There. So you can see some other rooms. Just going a little fast here. You could always go back and look at what I'm looking at. Quite original. I hear the pool is failing. Big backyard. Has a pool. This, unfortunately, I believe already has an offer that's over list price. There's your pool. It needs quite a bit of fixing. There's your lot size. So big round all the way around, like I said, that lot size. It might be your ticket, but it's definitely going to need some work. It's at a 1/2 acre. So we'll see how it does at 2.2. I'll give you updated on that. Let's go to the Palos Verdes Drive East at 1699, 1890 square foot, 3 bedrooms, 3 bath, built in 74, 1/2 acre at 899 a square foot. Nice view there. There's your night view as well because of where you're located. House looks kind of cool. Interesting lot. Has some nice nighttime views. Has a view of the harbor. And the harbor at night, it lights up. And that's what's really nice about it. House looks clean. There's your daytime view. So you have some harbor activity. There's St. Thomas Bridge. Interesting all the way around. And just so you understand the area, look at that. There's your kitchen on this property. Good entry price, honestly, for up here in Palos Verdes. Very well finished with minimal money. If you like the colors they're in, you can just move right into it. So there's that. You even have some donkeys, I guess. Okay. So there's some yards. You got some flat area, and you have, all the way around. Good property. And just, to take a moment here, talk about Rancho Palos Verdes and where this property is. Kind of get you more into a better scope of what we have here. Here we are. So Rancho Palos Verdes is primarily it's more in the middle of the hill, seeing even on the backside here. So here's Pacific Coast Highway. Lunada Bay was over here. Malaga Cove is here, closer to Redondo Beach and the Pacific Coast Highway, Hawthorne. Rancho Palos Verdes starts taking over this area over here. Now you do have access closer to the 110 freeway and Western Avenue, but you are more towards this side on this property, which is okay. It's just understanding where you are in the avenues. You have, I think, Trump National Golf Course here. You have quick drive over to San Pedro, where you have the San Pedro coastline, and you have Cabrillo Beach, which is a great point. It picks up wind in the afternoon if you like wind sports. And they're building a lot of things that are happening right over here at the Porto Call of San Pedro. So easy access to that. There's going to be lots of restaurants up and coming, but you are more in the hill, as compared to the other area. Let me see where I was on this one here. Sonoma. Palomina, there we go, 29. And then also, I wanted to also share with you on, we mentioned Rolling Hills, this house on Rolling Hills that had the pool that might have an offer as well. So this property here, I'll show you where Rolling Hills is, so we all have an idea of what the peninsula is all about. Because once you're here, you're pretty much committed. So let's see here. So this Rolling Hills property is, more in the middle, a little closer to Pacific Coast Highway. But since you're here, you could drive down Hawthorne Boulevard, and there's lots of places to eat, lots of places. There's the Del Amo Mall, and if you keep driving this way, there's another mall off of Artesia Boulevard. But if you're in the hill and you want to get to somewhere quick, and you're here, where do you go? What do you do when you're in the middle of the hill, right? And that kind of becomes a kind of thing. So you see right over here where it says Regal Promenade. That's a mall right here. So it's not that far of a drive, and you can come over to the mall on the promenade here in Rolling Hills Estate. And here you'll find on Silver Spur or on Indian Peak, there's a Target, there's a Pavilions, there's a Hamburger Hamlet, there's a lot more restaurants here. There's a Mode Pizza, Starbucks, Mayor's. So lots of places to go. I know there's a couple banks here as well. There's Wells Fargo. I know across the street is more places like Bank of America, East West Bank. So pretty popular street here off of Silver Spur and the mall. There's also the mall also features LA Kings. There's activities to do at this mall for the kiddos, like ice skating. I know that there's hockey and there's open skating, but then also now they have inside here sports clinics like they have. They just installed into this mall that was recently purchased. Besides all the great eateries of Pollo Inca, the good stuff, Fuego, and different restaurants. There's new ones coming up. One's going to be that's going to be coming up. It's going to be like ramen noodles. There's a Korean restaurant coming in, but also lots of activities in this mall. The Fusion Academy for scholastics, but there's going to be batting cages. There's going to be ice for hockey shooting cages, soccer clinics, and there is a basketball camp coming. There is a movie theater here in the area. So, you're in the hill, but you have lots of places to go and eat and lots of places to entertain yourself. Bristol Farm shopping. I think there's a Vons over here. There's lots of stuff to do, so you're not completely isolated when you're in the middle of the hill. Okay, so just wanted to mention that to you, so that way we're all kind of on the same page. Okay, hold on a second. Let me get my gear ratio back here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see where I'm at. Okay, let's go on to the next one here. Let's go to 53 Cayetano. So Cayuse, they dropped at 50,000. It's 2,700 square feet, built in 66. It's at a little over half an acre, at 648 an acre. This property's been on for a while. It's 2,700 square feet. So what do we have here? Let's take a look at what we're looking at. Some nice sky views and some views of the side of the skies there. Nice property, clean, looks good. LED lighting. Kitchen's got that big farm style sink, which is nice. Looks like you have some good quartz counters and very nice cabinetry. For it being out there in the market, I think it'll do good. You have a laundry room here. It's, kind of like a galley as well. But, you have elongated pictures, which are hard to really tell how much room there is. But it is 2,700 square feet. You got some finished floors. Just something to take a look at when you're looking at, at one of these properties. Let me see if we have any backyard pictures here. Okay, so they repurposed one of the rooms here because it is a 3-bedroom, so you gotta use all the rooms, or you could turn them into other living spaces. It does have a 2-car garage. Let's see what we have out here in the yard area. I don't think there's much of a yard. Yeah, no. So you're gonna get some slope, and you're gonna get some backyard. But there you have it. It's a good cut on the property. $50,000 drops you at 640 a square foot. It's a great square footage for coming into a property of that quality. Let's move on to the next one here. At Vista Del Mar, 7.2 million, 7,000 square feet, built in 1984 at 1,016 a square foot. Have not seen this one, but it looks incredible. Grounds look incredible. There's going to be, some open houses coming up. I believe the house might need an upgrade from its originality. This seems to be a theater room as well, or maybe an inside air conditioning, I think. Yeah, it's very customized currently, but you can make it yours. Here's a nice little bar area. At 7.2 million, you get some nice views here from your dining room. Looks good. There's your kitchen with some good. Let's see that. So there's, beautiful views, obviously. I mean, you are at the 7 million range, which I guess that could be doubled into a nightclub if you like that, or make it your own sanctuary. But very, very nice. Get out there and take a look at it if this is your price range. Negotiating probably is key here. That's what I specialize in, and that's why I bring this to you. Keep me in mind for those negotiations when you need them. Let's get here to Ganado. This has a pool. It has a jacuzzi at 3168 a square foot, built in 68 at 836. The pictures are good. This is where you need good picture. I mean, this looks like it was taken with maybe a phone. I don't know, but it looks like it has an outside fireplace. It has a jacuzzi, a pool. Hard to see. Some nice nighttime pictures. Let's go to the next one. Another one on Ganado. 2520 square feet at 1.975, 784 square feet. It's 1/3 of an acre. Looks like it has some views here. Looks nice. Has a garage. That's part of the property. Let's see here. Let me see. Bear me 1 second. Oh yeah, here we are. So good. It looks clean. It's going to be probably open this weekend. There's your kitchen. I always like to get to look at the kitchen, see how they feature it. Has a little nook as well. Well, that could be your dining room, actually. Yeah, that's your dining room. It just made it small. I mean, you have 2,520 square feet. You could probably reimagine this property in different ways. I mean, it's, got a lot of carpet, a lot of original tiling, at 784 square foot in Rancho Palos Verdes. Let's move on to the next one here. This is another one on Ganado. This is at 2,564 square feet at 2.490. 4 bedrooms, 3 bath at 9,100 square foot lot. You're at 971 a square foot. You have some side area here. Again, in Rancho. Great views. Yep. There's that. House looks very nice. This one here already has like 4 full price and overpriced offers. So if somebody wants this one, you guys let me know right away. We have to get in right away. I mean, it does check all the boxes. It has nice views, 4 bedrooms, 2,500 square feet. Nice, in good shape. This is a goner. Okay. We'll have to get out there and take a look at it because it's a nice property if you want it. Let's go to the next one here. Let's go to Conquer, 2,059 square feet at 2.2 million. Rancho Palos Verdes. It's just a little under half an acre. Nice piece of land. Looks original at 1,068 a square foot. Okay. Let's see what we have here. A lot of land. I mean, if you like that vibe, 1970s kind of a, of a mood. Original Lake Rock here. Should be open this weekend, or I can get you in. If you don't have the weekends available, always let me know when you want to come. I'm always out here. We can make accessibility to any of these properties. Just just give me a day or so. Sometimes we can get in within an hour. People are usually pretty amicable. If not, we'll find a time that suits you. So this property's, it's got some, could be very vintagey if you like it. If not, it's going to need some upgrades. But you have a nice piece of lot and, some nice views on this property. Let's move on to the next one here. 6556 Santos Drive, Rancho Palos Verdes, 2.3 at 2.1, 2100 for this was on hold for a while, and this is at 1/3 of an acre at 1,100 square foot. Let's see here, this property. Let's see if we can take a look at it. Has a view, looks clean. Let's see, looks nice. Good. Good. Yeah, you got some views. Let's see, the backyard out here is a terrace backyard. Let's get to this property here. Nice bathrooms. Nice, decent bathrooms, decently done. You could, maybe remove some items and make it better, or leave the items and add to them. Whichever the ones you want, but you do have some balcony views. And let's see if I can get back here to the backyard. It just might be a terrace. Here you are. So yeah, you have some, I guess you got room for volleyball, which, it's always good to do, or just some good dining, there you go. There you have it. So you have a dining area, you have a fun area in the backyard, possibly also big enough to put in a pool if you're inclined to do so. You have different levels, and a lot of times people take these levels and they add like a bocce court or a pickleball court and a pool, and that way you're in different surroundings. But yeah, nice overall piece of property here. Okay, let's move on to the next one here. That was 20. Let's go to 28 149 Ridge Cove. 1,566 square feet at 929. Let's take a look at this here. It's a 2-car garage. There's HOA monthly dues at 594 square feet. Just kind of glance through it. It's a good price. Okay. So this property is remember, this is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,566. So under $1 million, 500 HOA, gets you in, gets you a 2-car garage. Not bad living. Ridge Fund, $500 a month association. Let's see if they have any other amenities here. I think they do. They have maybe, yeah, they do have the pool, and they have the other stuff. So yeah, so you can make kind of a good place to be. Let's move on to the next one here. 87 Hilltop at 2.9, 1,834 square feet, built in 79, 1,630 square feet. HOA is 415 at 2.9 at 1,630 square feet. This might be a typo, but the price seems really high. I guess you got some marble stuff here, marble floors, Let's see here. So yeah, very enriched, and there's your kitchen. So if you like this kind of look, it's completely this kind of look and done. It appears to have some views here. Interesting. Maybe some small adaptations. Good finished closets. There's a interesting jacuzzi. Okay. So come on, take a look at that. That'll be something to look at. Let's move on to the next one here. Let's go to 28028 Ridge Court here in Rancho Palos Verdes. Should be 2-bedroom, 1,100 square feet. Should post recently. Hang on one second. This Ridge Court should be at 825. So it's 2-bedroom, 1,100 square feet at 825. Okay. Let's see here. Via de la Guerra. Let me see here. Let me see what I can say. 2820. This one, I believe, was out there 1 or 2 years ago. And this is now under contract, actually. Yep, it's 2,535 square feet. So this is now properties that are that have now gone under contract. They found in escrow, they open escrow, they put money in escrow, and this is one of the first ones I'll be talking about. So 2.275 at 2,500 square feet, and this is at 897 square feet. So this property went from what I understand, it's gone over asking price for this property. Okay. So we are nice kitchen, but now it's no longer available. So this property went in rather quick. I understand it went way over asking price. Let's see if we can get to the backyard here. Yep, there you have the backyard. Looks like it's a refinished since the last time it was on the market. Nicely finished all the way around, and it kind of took the buyer right away, and they went way over asking. Let's go to Via Palomino. This did not take long. 4,400 square feet in Palos Verdes Estates. My understanding is there's multiple offers that went in on this one. This is at 800 square feet, and this went quite a bit over asking. This property was staged. It was staged really nice. There you go. So this is no longer available. Last time it was on the market a few years ago, it went up $1 million. And maybe that's what actually put this property under contract so fast. You have stairs down to the pool in the backyard. And, they did the best they could. This is next to the golf course. There's your pool. People love this property, and they had a lot of offers, and it went way over. Let's go to Luceria Circle. This did not take a long time. Under $2 million for the Palos Verdes Peninsula, Belmonte area, 1,900 square feet, 1/3 of an acre, with a view, decent sized lot. There it is. There's your back lot. It's on a circular cul-de-sac, which is kind of nice. This does not take long at all. A few days, and it was already sold and gone. Let's see if we can get to the kitchen. Let's see here. There's your kitchen. Yep, this one went kind of fast, so this is already gone, Lucera. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to 12 Cerritos, also under market. They've cut the price here at 12 Cerritos Place, Rolling Hills Estates. 3 bedrooms, 4 bath, 3,000 square feet. They cut it $100,000. It's got a pool. And I believe that after the price cut, it went at full price. So nice pool, nice cozy backyard, seems private. Nice looking property. It showed really nice in person. It looks much better in person than it did in the pictures. It's a nice master bedroom, with sunlight coming in. And it's a nice neighborhood too. Really, really good. Okay. Let's move here to La Rotonda. This one is at $1.4 million, I believe, at 1,343 square feet. So La Rotonda, it's overlooking the golf course here, Unit 313. This, I believe, is it's in Escrow now. Mainly they're just showing you the area and location that you have. Good amenities at $1.4 million. Let's see if I can. There we go. It's kind of missing the main pictures here. This one did go under contract, and I believe it might be a little frail from what I'm hearing, that it might not hold up. So if you're looking for something like this, with lots of amenities and near the golf course, this is a good little piece of property here. Via Rivera on the non-view side, it went under contract at 1952 square feet. That's at 845 a square feet. Nice yard. It has some view from across the street at 1.6. Decent inside. Let's see here. Some original carpet there. So there's some, but you have a backyard. It's a flat area. It's 100% usable. There it is. So it's this one, didn't last too long at all. People like this property, and it kind of went. Okay. Let's move on to the next one here. Once via Cielo. This one did not last long. 6,350 square feet, built in 2005. This had a handful of showings at 1,023 a square foot. 500 monthly HOA. This is a Villa del Cielo in Palos Verdes. Beautiful home. It's 6.5 million. Really nice. There's your backyard. Okay. So yeah, nice, courtyard in the middle, pool on the side. Good looking piece of property. Let's go to the next one here. It's quite a bit of money. Okay, Driftwood. This one here is also under contract at 29519 Driftwood in Rancho Palos Verdes. This is built in 1966, one third of an acre at 741 a square foot. You guys ready for this? I heard on this property, they went 20 plus offers, and it is way over $500,000 over on this property. It has a view, it has backyards, house is clean. I mean, this property just went way over. It was underpriced, so that kind of helps the pricing to get it. But 20-something offers. Let me see if I can get to the backyard, because this is really what sold it. Let's see here. Here's that backyard. There's that backyard, and there's your view. Pretty awesome, pretty wild. Let's go to Lofty Grove, $1,550,000 at 1434 square foot. This is an entry level for PB price with a little view. Decent. Let's see here. That's what you're getting at this lofty view. Let me see. So it's built in 62. There's your garage. There's your backyard. Yeah, I mean, it has everything you're looking for, right? It's got your good floor plan. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, 1434 square feet. So it gives you 1,081 square feet with a 7,495 square foot lot under contract. Let's go to the next one here. 59 Sycamore. This is under contract. It went in at full price, probably, if not better. 21 Terrace is a great investment, built in 75. 600 HOA fees. Let's see what we have here. So besides the monthlies, on some of these properties, you're gonna have some HOA fees that we're gonna have to consider. But it's got nice views of the harbor, so it lights up at night. Unlike looking at the ocean, the harbor lights up. Overall clean property, in good shape. LED lighting, good floors, very well meticulously taken care of. Maybe they'll throw in the sharper image massager. I don't know. Always look really attractive in the living rooms. My wife made me kick mine out, unfortunately. There's your kitchen. See if we got some better views of the kitchen. There we go. A little small in the kitchen, a little tight, but I guess you can work with it. It makes it very, very comfortable. Okay. There's your pool. There's that. I mean, there's your, what am I saying? Your pool. Well, that might be your pool right there. So that's this property. Let's go on to the next one. Let's go at Rich Bluff. It's a unit, 2 bedroom, 2 bath, 775. Let's see here. It has some amenities. Like I said, 2 bedrooms, 2 bath at 775 with an HOA of $500 a month. Ready for move-in if you're loving pink and purples. If not, you might have to do some decorating there. But all in all, I mean, $775 here in Rancho Palos Verdes for a 2 bedroom, 2 bath. Has a garage. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Let's see here. 2.9, 2,700 square feet, 27,824 Long Hill, built in 66. 9,300 square foot lot at 1,064 at their offering price. Nice property, a nice backyard. I remember when this first came out a little bit over 2 weeks ago. There you go. The good back area, open up to your home. Looks clean with a view. It's a really nice house. They did a really good job with this updates on this property. It was actually really nice. Let's go to Fawn Skin. This one I saw. This is pretty popular when I was showing it. There was a lot of people there. Again, a good entry level on on the lot of 1599, 1834. That's an attractive price. 7151 square foot lot. The house was clean at 872 a square foot. This was a 3-bedroom. I believe it had 2 baths. Clean property. Not a whole lot of updates, but easy to update. There's your kitchen, and there's your bedroom. I think that's your master bedroom, and then it had its own bathroom, and then for the other 2 bedrooms, it shared this bathroom here, which is pretty big. So yeah, and then your lot size was 7150. It was 100% usable, which means that all lot was not on a hill. So you can have fun back here. Had a big olive tree. It wasn't producing anymore, but beautiful. Gave beautiful shade. I remember that. I remember that property. Yeah, it did not last long. Let's go to the next one here. Woodfern, 3696. This has been escrow for a while. This property. Let me see here. Yeah, so this one here has been in escrow for a while. I don't know if they're having problems or they're just trying to meet a 1031 exchange, which sometimes if you're selling a property and you need to take advantage of your taxes, sometimes we can make people kind of wait here and not close escrow. It's all part of the negotiating, because it's not just the purchase price you're buying, or it's not just the price you're selling, but it also has to do with your tax benefits, making sure that we lock down the correct date so you can maximize your taxes and pay less taxes and benefit yourself by being able to apply your taxes to your next property. 811 square feet at 1/3 of an acre. Not bad there for that property. Let's take a look at this one, 11 Strawberry. This one here went under escrow. This one's also in there for a minute, and they released all contingencies. This is at about 1,000 square feet. Sounds like somebody came in and they gave them their numbers that they take. I remember the lot was pretty great at 3/4 of an acre. Let's see here. Pretty great lot. House needed a lot of work, but somebody gave them what they want, and you have some original floorings and original things there that happened. There you have it. I remember seeing this property. Yeah, your cabinets are, probably first style cabinets, and nobody ever changed them, or the fluorescent lights in the kitchen. Same for a lot of the other things that are here. Yeah, but it's already gone. Had a pool, I remember, in the back. So yeah, that was a nice piece of property. Let's take a look here. Let's go to 31 Portuguese. 4,700 square feet at 4.6 million. They just removed contingencies as well. This is at 972 square feet. This has a lot of acreage. And just to give you an idea of, Portuguese and, what's that about? This is a community that I'll share with you. Let's just look at this house. So there's a Portuguese band in the Portuguese area. Has like a gated community. There's also a Portuguese beach club that you could be on the waiting list for a few years and get on there. Let's take a look at that. Let's just kind of see that. So this home is already pretty much wrapped up. Nice property. But here, let's take the moment to take a look at the Portuguese band area. Here we are. Let's bring this out here. Bring it back to me here. Here we are. Okay, so here we are, Portuguese band. Let's see if we can get a different layout of what's happening here. So you're in here. Here, let me see if I can get it over here. I think my internet's kind of failing right now, unfortunately. Let's see if I can get, let's see here, Control V. Let's see, yeah, 31 Portuguese band. We're kind of close, but let's see what we find. There we are. Let's see if we can get right over it. So it's on a hill, on a cliff, but you still have some There's some areas to do it, to get into it. Yeah, no, actually, this was not the property I was thinking about, but nonetheless, this gives you an overall idea of Palos Verdes Peninsula. Like I mentioned, there's Lunada Bay, there's Malaga Cove, there's Rancho Palos Verdes, there's Rolling Hills Estates. All in all, you have a lot of properties here with a lot of things that you can take advantage of. This is This Week in Real Estate. This is what got into escrow. It's going to close. I hope it was eventful for you. I hope you got to view the area here and also seeing what properties are new here in the market. And let me know. Let me know if there's something that appeals to you. Any questions that you want to ask me about these properties, I'm more than happy to always answer and let you know that it's really in the art of negotiating and structuring the offering that makes all the difference in the world. If you are looking to make a strike and buy a property, make sure that you have you've interviewed and got the right person that best fits your style of negotiating, because it is a seller's market. It is a low inventory, but you can still get a great deal, and combine that with a great loan for what's available, can make you very happy. Do want to say that in Palos Verdes and Rolling Hills, the schools are phenomenal. Their rating in schools are, going into a 9-10 status, which is an A plus. Great schools create great values, which bring great families. A lot of these properties were probably more occupied with families during the COVID period. People needed more yardage, and you get a lot more yard, and you get a lot more land, and a lot more things that happen when you're out here in Palos Verdes, which is part of what it's all about. You're surrounded by lots of green. You're surrounded by lots of trails, lots of horse trails, lots of ocean cliffs that you can do a lot of things, from scuba diving to running to hiking. You can take your bike. There's the Rolling Hills Country Club, and then there's the PV golf course. So lots of great stuff to do here in the area. Like I mentioned, Terranea. There's Avalon Cove. That has great amenities for the family, great restaurants in the middle of the hill, and all in all, a great place to be. You literally feel like you're in another part of the world when you're up here in the Palos Verdes Peninsula, but yet you're actually really, really close to the rest of the world. Like you see here, here's Los Angeles, here's Redondo Beach, Manhattan Beach, Hermosa Beach. So Long Beach is just a straight away over from the peninsula. You could take the St. Thomas Bridge on over, and you're in downtown Long Beach. And if you go into downtown Long Beach, there's a whole array of other restaurants here that you could also enjoy, which are oceanfront. There's the Queen Mary. They have the Long Beach Grand Prix, and it just goes on and on. You could just really, really kind of jump into Orange County. Yeah, so that wraps it up for me. Let me know what I can do to assist you. Any questions, for any type of financing or any type of real estate, I'm here for you. Okay. So until next week, thank you so much. And thanks for staying and watching. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.